was at convention and we were driving around, how many of you feel like there's like a Starbucks or a McDonald's at every corner? Okay? You just drive around, there's another McDonald's. Next exit, there's another one. Okay? And like, I was just like observing this, and I was just kind of watching, and I was like, dang, the American church is like a McDonald's. There's one at every corner. They'll make it quick for you so you can just go through the drive-thru.
Wow. Ow. Sorry. Ow.
That's not even the deepest part. Yeah, you guys ready?
That.
They'll give the people something cheap that will satisfy them for the moment, but not in the long run.
Wow. Say that.
In the long run, that food will kill them. It'll destroy them, give them obesity, give them heart problems, give them all that, but it satisfies them at the moment.
Wow. Say that. Say it.
The world will satisfy us for the moment, okay? That's why it's so difficult to turn away from these things. Drinking, drugs, clubs, alcohol, parties, all these things, they'll satisfy us for the moment. But for the long run, as soon as we step out of the club, as soon as we wake up from being wasted and being high, the problems are still there. And so I think it's funny how those people like to tell me that believers use God as a crutch in life, when in turn I feel like they use their drugs, drinking, and alcohol to get them through life.
Wow.
Don't sell your soul for something short, young people, okay? If the church would receive revival, would receive awakening, they wouldn't be afraid to ask for an altar to go past 10 minutes. We wouldn't be afraid to be like, oh, the service was 50 minutes, that's 5 minutes over what we are supposed to do. Jessa, the worship team, it went 2 minutes over time. You really got to sharpen that up, okay? Next time, just ignore the Holy Spirit, cut the last song, okay? And make sure we move on so that we can give the people something short so that they can leave with it. Just saying. Okay. So again, bringing this back. We have the choice to follow Jesus Christ or not, but we don't have the choice on which commandments we follow, okay? Just making sure you got that clear. Cool. So, verse 11, let's lighten it up, okay? You guys are like, okay, you're just condemning us. I'm not talking about you guys, okay? These things I have spoken to you, that my joy may remain in you, that your joy may be full. Turn to your neighbor and say, God takes joy in you.
God takes joy in you. You too, bro.
I want us to understand that, though. I know it sounds silly and it sounds obvious, and it's, but do we get that, wow, God takes joy in me? Even though I'm not perfect, I stumble every day. Some of us, I'm still struggling with the same struggle I've been with for years, yet you still take joy in me, God.
Wow.
When I worship, you still stand to your feet. When I get into your presence, you're still there waiting for me. You've never given up on me. You've never left me. You've never forsaken me. Even the times where I wanted to give up on myself, you still believed in me. Isn't that amazing how God takes joy in us?
Yes.
There's so many religions, there's so many other things that wants us to take joy in whatever that God is, but God is saying, not only do I want you guys to take joy in me, but I take joy in you. I love you. You're my son. You're my daughter. And so he then goes on to make sure that it's clear in verse 12 that we love one another as he has loved us, okay? Group 3.